Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Star Wars Captain Phasma figure from MAFEX. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks fantastic, and I just love this design. This is total proof that you can just take what is already a great design, tweak a couple of things, and it just brings it to the next level, and this is very much a case of that. I mean, I haven't even seen the movie that she's in, so it's a chromed out stormtrooper with the black and red cape. Like, I'm sold. And yeah, I think they did a fantastic job here. First off, like, the shininess, that is fully chromed out, very reflective. I just love it. And then you get, of course, the undersuit, so you got some more kind of a piped sort of look with the kind of striations there. But everything else is very, very nice. Details on the armor with the kind of buttons on the gauntlets. You got the piece here, just little details here and there. And, the helmet, just a great design, great redesign of the old school Stormtrooper helmet. Just really like how that came across. The cape is very, very nice, very light. They did just the right amount of darting here to kind of get it to lay correctly. You can see some kind of pieces here. And there is a strap somewhere here. Saw it earlier. Oh, there we go. So I got it here. So I'm assuming this is wrapped up at some point and kind of connected. Again, didn't do my homework here, but just really well done. And I will look into that. Cape is also wired, which definitely helps with a lot of the drama of the figure in certain poses. And yeah, everything else is just really good. Just chromed out Stormtrooper cape, totally sold. Really not a lot going on here for accessories, but considering the chromed out look of the figure, I'm assuming that's kind of where more of the cost went, but still got some good stuff going on. So we'll start off with hands, mostly what we have. So we actually have some splayed out / relaxed hands here right out of the box. Then we get a pair of fists. And then finally, we get a pair of gripping hands that already have the handle of the gun in there, and that makes it so much better because they don't have to make kind of a different type of plastic hands that kind of will kind of move and be a little more pliable. So you can see the port there, and that's because this comes with her blaster. Really nice details all around there, kind of like an off silver, almost goldish look. I really like that, kind of almost a champagne color, kind of very nice. But the handle does come off, and then you can see there's that port. And then you can just kind of use that in the hands. And now you don't have to worry about like getting it to fit in the hands and stuff like that. You're good to go. I really love that idea. It also helps because I'm assuming with the chrome, kind of vac metal, it's really hard to make it so that you can make the hands pliable and all of that. So really brilliant solution to that. And that will do it for accessories. Articulation and balance here are very nice. We can get freestanding kicks. This did take some work, especially because the left leg on mine and various components are kind of loose. That's true with a lot of the joints here. But getting into the kind of finer points we'll kind of talk about as we go. So we are on a ball joint here for the head. I think it's separate neck piece as well. I can't really see under the cape there, but it's gonna allow us for about that much up, which is very, very nice. Some nice down. Really nice tilt and some rotation. For the arms, we do have a little bit of butterfly joint hidden very nicely by the armor here. Can come up, not into a full T, but definitely very close. We do a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows bring us to there. Hands are swivel hinge swivel, so we can go anywhere we want with those, which is very nice, especially considering the blaster. Then we get diaphragm joint. Mine is super loose. And that is combined. There is a ball joint, I'm pretty sure, here at the bottom of at the waist, but we're only getting about that far forward, about that far back. It is armor, so I don't really fault it that much there. Got some nice side to side and a little bit of rotation, but not all the way, not as much as we get with other MAFEX figures, certainly later ones. So there's that. Then we do have drop down hips. That is not going to grant us a whole bunch. Again, we're just going to run into the sculpt here. So, we got pretty much an A pose. It's okay. Then we get thigh swivel, thanks to the ball joint there. get some double jointed knees, bringing us to there. Then for the feet, we do get a little bit of rotation before we run into the, once again, the armor sculpt. We get some, not much of a point, much better forward. We do get some rocker, once again, running into that sculpt. A toe hinge, which doesn't go up too high, and that will do it. So that's articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here she is with some other MAFEX. With some domestics. With some imports. With some monsters. Finally, with an articulate icons, Oni, and yours truly in human form as a Valorverse Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the Captain Phasma figure from Medicom MAFEX is that this is a really good figure. It's not MAFEX's best, but it's definitely a cool figure. And again, I know nothing about the character, but she looks cool, and that's totally what this does. It looks cool. It's pretty fun to pose with the exception of the loose joints. But, you know, not as bad as some other figures I've had. So certainly I recommend if you're a fan of the character or, you know, just Star Wars in general and you see this for a good price, absolutely pick it up. This was on like ridiculous sale on Big Bad Toy Store, so I had to pick it up. It was like, I don't know, $30 or $40. It was ridiculous. So there's no way I was passing it up. I'm glad I did. And I think it's still available from a few different online resources, so I'll have a link or two in the description below if you are interested. That being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining, and if you did, hope to see you back here because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, come on back. Let's just escape the world for a while, talk about some nice plastic. But really, at the end of the day, I just hope you're well. Hope that all of your toy dreams come true, and most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.